It's time. Time to shop for the latest fashions at Chioria Boutique. Huh. Don't you think something sounds a little off about that line?
Yeah, this is Chioria Boutique that we're talking about. I feel like we need something that sounds, I don't know, a little more
Just in
extravagant,
time.
maybe?
We'll have
Yeah.
to talk about it later. The lights have been turned on and the audience is already here. The program is starting.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.3 special program. Yay!
Hi.
As you can see, our show is sponsored by Chioria Boutique, one of the leading fashion houses in Fontaine. But before we go any further, let's take a moment to watch the version 4.3 trailer.
Camera operator, that can be a pretty technical job. Are you really up to it?
Oh no, Paimon's the cameraman.
Wait, you put no thought into finding a good camera angle, and the characters weren't in the shots. Positions, everyone!
Nice to meet you. I am Navia, the President, Leader, Commander-in-Chief, Executive Director, and Boss of Spina di Rosula. Hey there!
Hello, Yagami.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Fire!
Looks cool. Is the umbrella a gun?
All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready.
Whoa, Marina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup done. Extras go over your
Who's that?
positions. Camera ready, get the clapperboard. Actors to your
Ooh, new
position.
character, okay.
Camera, action.
Inazuma character. It's been a while.
Villain, pay for the death
Huh?
of our mother.
You're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me?
Your crimes are evident.
Music always so good.
Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail.
Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene.
Aya, surprised by Aya. Oh, Yomiya too, okay.
Did you really think you'd get away?
Are they filming a film?
You can keep
So-
your Mora, and you can go to hell.
No!
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Well, Ayaka holding a gun is kind of fun. Oh, let me write that down for later. Gonna redeem those later. Ooh. Oh yeah, Yagami, did you see the quality of light changes? Those looks really damn. Finally, we get some really good quality of light changes.
Welcome back to the version
Also, that
4.3
girl.
special
This girl
program,
right here.
everyone. I'm Sarah
I
Miller,
think
who is the
the-
voice of Lumine.
the name
and
was
today
Chiori,
I'm joined
something like that.
by-
Hey everybody, I'm Brenna Larson, the voice of Navia, President of the Spina di Rosula.
And I'm Erica Lindbeck, the voice of Shovras.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the first time we've had you two on the special program.
I agree.
Excited.
It's so great.
The vibe is kind of
Okay, so
different from
actually,
the rest.
We have a tradition on the program where we all get to sing everyone a little song.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay, nice try. I've seen the special programs before.
You don't want to sing a song? We can sing a, like, a
I
little
love
song
singing,
about
listen.
Genshin. You know, Genshin Impact. No, okay.
Ooh.
Back to business. Okay, like we mentioned before, this program is sponsored by the Chioria Boutique. So while we're sharing content from version 4.3, I also wanted to get some inspiration for shooting commercials for the boutique.
We don't want to let our client down.
Yeah, and speaking of new content, we can't have a new version without introducing some new characters. As you already saw in the trailer, Navia and Shavras will be our new playable characters.
Yay! I'm sure many
It's
of our
rare,
viewers
to
are
see
already familiar
Lumin
with
doing
Navia
the
after seeing
live
her
stream.
throughout
It's always
Fontaine's
Zack.
conquest. But who is Shavras?
It's
Who
cool.
indeed?
I like it. Switch it up once in a
Other
while.
Fontaine characters have already mentioned Chevras before in their voice lines, but Chevras will finally be making an
Bravro.
official appearance in version 4.3.
I'm so
Did I pronounce that correctly? When I saw her
by the way,
name,
what do
I
you
was
think
like,
of
nah,
letting
I'm not
one of
gonna
our
pronounce
characters
that.
from the new version
Shavra?
take the lead role in our commercial?
Oh, well, I mean, if we're shooting a video for Chioria Boutique, then I think Navia would be an obvious choice. After all, Navia's clothing was designed by Chiori herself.
Wait, Erica, that was
Ooh.
actually a really natural sounding product placement for Chioria Boutique. You're amazing at this.
I know it sounds like product placement, but Chiori really was the designer who created Navia's outfit. Next, let's have a look at her fashion show.
True.
Ooh, and
Zack and
by
Lumi are
fashion show,
different.
we
The vibe
mean
that they
character
bring.
showcase.
I always say that blind optimism
There's our
isn't the
girl.
answer. If you want a bright future, you have to go out and seize it with your own two hands.
Ooh, cool axe. Oh, wait. The next claymore is
This
an
one's
axe.
got your name on it. A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment to appreciate how perfectly Chiori customized Navia's clothes and accessories to reflect her personality? She clearly pays a lot of attention to the small details.
Erica, I love how seriously you're taking the sponsorship. It's really great.
It's important.
While we're on this topic, though, Navia's parasol seems pretty interesting. On the outside, it looks like a delicate accessory used to block out the sun, but on the inside, there's actually a secret firearm that can be used to ward off enemies
Ooh.
at a moment's notice.
She's a queen.
It's
I
elegant
love
and
her.
fierce all at once. Just like Navia herself.
For some people, the
Exactly.
fact that she's a
Even
Geo
when it comes to
is
her
a
enemies,
minus, but for me,
Navia
it's
is
definitely a
not the
plus.
type to eschew basic
Make her more
etiquette.
unique.
So she prefers to maintain appropriate distance while in combat. While using her elemental skill, Navia opens her gunbrella and fires multiple Rosula shard shots that can pass through opponents, dealing geo damage upon a successful strike.
Ooh.
For a period of time after using her elemental skill, Navia's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will deal increased damage and become infused with the power of Geo,
Oh, yeah.
which cannot be overridden.
Now, when Navia's in combat, there are these little markings around her that look like bullets. I wonder if that's some sort of ammo for the gunbrella?
Oh yeah, yes, you guessed it. When a character in the
who
party
keep
obtains
the
an
weapon better?
elemental
Zhongli or
shard created
Navia?
from the crystallized reaction, Navia will gain crystal shrapnel charges. Navia will consume these charges after unleashing her elemental skill. Her skill damage increases with the number of charges that she's accumulated.
Oh, okay.
That has to be the
So
most
you're
unique
saying
claymore that we got.
Navia's elemental
freaking
skill
axe.
becomes more powerful if she works together with other characters in
Mhm.
the party to trigger the crystallized reaction.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great.
Oh, you're right.
Navia's
I think that will
elemental
fit into
verse
pretty
calls
well.
forth the Rosula Dorata
was wondering if
Salute,
the
which
effect is gonna
unleashes
fit
a
him.
massive bombardment on opponents in front of her, periodically dealing geo elemental damage. I should also mention that Navia will accumulate crystal shrapnel charges at certain intervals if she strikes enemies with the Rosula Dorata Salute.
Ooh, now that salute is spectacular. That's awesome.
I heard that the Spina di Rosula likes to perform
Orbital
firearm
strike.
salutes before important negotiations. You know, as a way to
Lol.
celebrate future success. And don't misunderstand, you guys. It's not an intimidation tactic at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's just the Spina's way of showing respect in their own way.
Yeah, totally.
Not intimidating at all.
No.
As the president of the Spina di Rosula, Navia is always trying to collect the latest intel by exploring all corners of Fontaine.
Yeah, I love her
When Navia is
animation.
dispatched on a 20-hour expedition
All
in
of us have
Fontaine,
been
rewards gained
Getting
will be
so good
increased.
at making animations.
Okay, so we just mentioned that Navia is the president of the Spina di Rosula. So I think we should bring up
Even
Spina's
the 4
contributions
stars.
to averting Fontaine's prophesized crisis.
I love
mean,
the
it was all
Charlotte
thanks to
attack
Navia's
animation.
leadership.
Exactly. Some people even lost their lives during that disaster. I'm certain that those events weighed heavily on
Smooch.
Navia, but she remained tough and committed to leading the Spina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of Fontaine's crisis, though the prophesized dangers are over, the town is probably still busy rebuilding everything, right? I bet Navia's
Navia
gonna be
story
occupied
quest,
with that for a
cool.
long time.
Oh, definitely. That's something that travelers will be able to see for themselves. Navia's story quests, the Rosa Multiflora chapter, will become available in version 4.3. The Spina will be working diligently to rebuild Poisson. Though repairing the houses will be straightforward, the emotional distress may be much more difficult to address. If you're curious about how Navia and her crew are going to proceed, then be sure to check it out.
Ugh, I'm so excited!
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
looking forward to seeing what happens. Okay, so now that we've introduced Navia, it's time for Chevreuse to be in the spotlight.
Chevreuse.
Okay, I know since she's
Chevreuse,
a newcomer, you
Chevreuse.
probably can't wait to learn more about her. So let's get right into it.
Okay, how should I introduce her? First off, Chevreuse is the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance
seems
Patrol.
serious.
It's a Fontanian
We'll
organization
see.
that handles all sorts of difficult cases and dangerous criminals.
Ooh.
She doesn't like to appear in public without good because so if you happen to run into her, it's likely that you're in some sort of trouble.
But as long as you're a law-abiding citizen, there's no need to worry. Chevreuse is actually really easy to get along with outside of work. Oh, Feastos are just the best.
Oh, maybe like
snack. They're
Sino,
easy to
serious
drink
at
with
work,
you and
but
go with so
playful
many sauces.
when outside of work.
Final warning!
Man, I want a pure
Hands where I can
gun-based
see 'em.
character so bad. We're getting tiny bits of those kind of characters with Navia and
what? That
Chevreuse.
was so fire. And I am not just talking about her skills.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at her idol animation. I love that she loves snacks. That is so awesome.
She's a girl's girl, and she gets it.
Yeah, she gets it. She really does.
Aw.
She's not exactly what you'd expect.
She doesn't
from
use
captain
the
of
gun
Special
doing her normal
Patrol, though,
attacks.
right?
Only
I guess
skill and
that's
ult, I
kind of
guess.
true. I mean, Chevreuse's work as a captain can be really stressful. I mean, I can't blame the girl for indulging every once in a while to relieve some stress. She even adjusts her training regimen to make up for her snacking habits. In fact, she trains more than any other member of the Special Patrol. Her platoon really admires her for that.
Wow.
I like a girl that
okay, she's got
like
some
her snacks.
willpower. That is awesome. She's really admirable.
The Special Patrol prioritizes combat ability above all else. So the
Yeah,
organization
the idol
often
animation of
attracts
ET
some
snacks is cute.
eccentric personalities.
Okay.
Yeah. The Special Patrol used to have problems with insubordination, but ever since Chevreuse took control, everyone has fallen into line, which does not surprise me at all. She commands respect among her peers, and she's a formidable fighter, and she leads by example.
It seems like
Though
she's
she
a
demands
spear
excellence
user.
from her platoon, she holds herself to even higher standards.
I wish
She always
they
tries to be an example for others to follow,
made
whether it's
some
investigating
gun
cases or in
animation for her
marksmanship
normal
practice.
attack.
And it looks like a lot of
It's
her
cool.
skills involve using a musket. She must be a pretty good shot.
For sure.
Polalm, if I saw
Chevreuse and her
correctly.
musket are
Yeah.
basically partners in crime.
Polalm.
They're inseparable. She definitely knows her way around a firearm. Chevreuse uses her musket to fire at opponents during her elemental skill.
Okay,
For
that's
a
the
period
skill.
of time after unleashing her elemental skill, Chevreuse will continuously restore HP to the active character on the field. During her elemental burst,
Killer.
Chevreuse fires an explosive grenade with her musket, which will split into secondary explosive shells upon impact. Haha, impact.
Whoa. Wait, I noticed that Chevreuse has bullet-like markings around her during combat. Can she shoot a special type of ammo?
That's right. Chevreuse obtains an overcharged ball when a nearby party member triggers the
Oh.
overloaded reaction.
Overload.
Holding Chevreuse's elemental skill will consume this special
That's
ammo
so
to unleash an
specific.
even more powerful pyro attack that covers a larger AoE.
Oh,
This attack
maybe
will
she's
also
like
grant an
Nilo,
attack
but for
buff to all
Overload?
pyro and electro characters in the party.
Maybe?
Okay, so that's where the name Overcharged Ball comes from.
Uh-huh. Chevreuse actually came up with the name herself.
Oh.
She was reading a novel where the protagonist believed that names held a lot of power.
Yeah,
If
how
you give
does that
something
work?
a cool-sounding name, then you've given yourself an advantage over your enemies.
Your teammates saw
That
you
kind of logic
shooting and
resonated with
they
her, I
get
guess.
revitalized. Okay.
Well, I guess she has a point.
Oh, I should
Sure.
also mention what happens if Chevreuse is paired with all Pyro and Electro characters. If your party contains at least one character of either type, then triggering the overloaded reaction will cause an opponent's Pyro and Electro resistances to decrease.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
She
it
is
seems
like
like
Nilo, but
Chevreuse
for
could really shine in
overload.
an overload team
That's so
comp.
specific.
But I also did notice
Oh,
that
overload
Chevreuse
finally
isn't solely limited to a
viable.
musket. She also uses a polearm in combat. Okay, honestly, if I were a criminal, I feel like I'd be pretty nervous if she came after me.
Oh, for sure. Most people who have something to hide avoid her like their lives depend on it. And maybe it does. In all seriousness, though, that's why Chevreuse trains so hard. She
I
has to
wonder
be able to
if,
catch a wide variety of
maybe
cunning
they are
criminals who
testing
try to evade her at all
gunplay
costs.
with this character,
So when
with
Chevreuse is
Navia.
in your party,
Chevreuse.
stamina consumption from sprinting is decreased.
Maybe we'll go. Oh, maybe
I love that.
Roland
These
is gonna
two
have
characters
more
are great.
gunplay.
Both of them would be great.
They're
leads in
testing
our
things out.
commercial. I don't know. It's so hard to choose.
I know. And I will make this even harder for you.
Oh no.
We're about to take a look at what event wishes that travelers can look forward to in version 4.3.
Please be together, Navia and
Candle
Chevreuse.
for the lead role of our commercial is about to get even bigger.
Oh, no. In the first half of version 4.3, travelers can look forward to event wishes for Navia and Ayaka. A new 5-star claymore, Verdict, will also be featured in the weapon event wish.
In the second half of version 4.3,
They
we'll
are
have
separated.
returning event wishes from the Raiden Shogun and Yoimiya. During this time, Chevreuse will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Yay.
Be sure to check them out if you're interested.
That's awesome. Travelers can also look forward to 2 new artifact sets in version 4.3, Songs of Days Past and Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods. Be sure to keep an eye on future announcements to learn more about them.
This seems like the perfect time for our first break. We've shared a ton of information
New
so
gold?
far, and I bet travelers could use some time to digest it all.
You're right, for sure.
Definitely.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the second group of redemption codes. The version 4.3 special program is brought to you by Chioria Boutique and will return shortly.
Oh, cute art. Wait, did Navia find the substitutes for Silva and the Melus? Are these her new right hand and left hand men? I miss those two. They were funny.
Welcome back, everyone. So, we've thoroughly discussed our casting options
Event
for the
time.
Chioria Boutique commercial. But the content of the commercial is also important, right? Do you have any ideas?
If we're making a commercial for Chioria Boutique, then how about we
New weapon. I guess free
include
weapon.
some event footage of Chiori?
Yay!
Chiori is actually going to appear in the event for version 4.3.
What?
Hmm.
Well, the travelers have been able to see her store in the court of Fontaine.
Oh,
We'll finally
that's
get to
what
meet
she
her in
reminds me
person.
of. Did you guys see
Travelers
Drag-
can also
Demon
look
Slayer?
forward to meeting Ayaka
It reminds
and
me of
Ayato
a
in
female
Fontaine.
Mugen.
Chiori suggested that they should stop by, so here they are.
So cool.
Just me?
Hey, this is actually the perfect time for a word from our sponsor. An Inazuma-born fashion icon, Chiori! Chioria Boutique is your one-stop shop for the latest and most influential fashion in Fontaine.
That is right. Chiori is acquainted with the Kamisato siblings because she's also from Inazuma. She actually introduced Ayaka and Ayato to Xavier and recommended that they make the trip to Fontaine for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
So exciting! Will you tell us more about the Fontanalia Film Festival?
Oh, the Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights. According to
odd.
the myths, they went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Archon Egeria to Fontaine.
It's one of the most important festivals in Fontaine, like what the Windbloom Festival is to Mondstadt and Lantern Rite is to Liyue.
So exciting!
The Fontaine Film Association proposed
Yeah,
the
her design is
Fontanalia
really
Film Festival earlier
Inazuma.
this year. And during this time, the public may submit films for evaluation.
Just a lot of
The entry
decorations
with the
on
highest score
her
will
head.
be given the Farina Award by the association.
Well, we can see Farina working with Ayaka and the others here. So wait.
I wanna
does
see a
this
close-up.
mean that
Her
there's a
design
chance
seems
that
cool.
Farina might
Really
win
beautiful.
the Farina Award? Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave you in suspense. If travelers are curious about what Ayaka and the others are doing in Fontaine, or how Farina fared, you'll just have to play the event
Where's
when the new
Yomiya?
version becomes available.
She's not in the poster card?
So
Come
we
on.
know that several friends from Inazuma
She's
will
just
be in
dead.
Fontaine
We
for
saw
the
in the trailer,
Fontanalia
she's
Film
dead.
Festival. But travelers have so much more to be excited about. Travelers will also have the opportunity to participate in a variety of activity booths during the festival. Each one will have a different theme.
Ooh.
So cool. The first activity booth is the 1000-pace interdiction arc minute sharpshooting zone. In this activity, travelers will use the special security and surveillance patrol simulation device
Oh, this
to
is...
practice targeting
They are
and shooting
definitely
opponents.
testing stuff out.
The special
This kind of
patrol wanted the
events are
public to
always to
experience
test
how fun target practice
some kind
is.
of kit that they want to
The
introduce
second
later
activity
on.
booth is called Trick Shots, Tricky Lights. In this activity, travelers
Oh
will use
yeah,
the
second
studio's
half
special
is
lighting
probably gonna
effects
have
to film a
Mispliter.
fight scene.
Mispliter.
Take advantage of the buffs brought about by the special lighting effects to defeat an endless stream of opponents and obtain
Oh,
a
good
higher
luck on
score.
weapon banner.
So
I never
cool.
pulled on
Those
it.
special lighting effects are really giving off old movie vibes. Navia's movements are also super smooth. It's all so atmospheric.
Oh,
Really
for
sick
sure.
animations.
But not everyone is enjoying the fun and games. Travelers will meet a contract employee at the third activity booth. She needs some help with her demanding client. During the activity
Really? Do you
Extreme
think the
Drive, travelers
Pyro
will
Icon
help
is
her
gonna
test
use
out
guns?
stabilization mecha
I
balls.
don't know.
Look at
I
how
feel
the
like
traveler
the
chases
Pyro
after
Icon
those
is probably gonna be
stabilization mecha balls.
fist.
Okay, I bet that contract employee can relate since she's being chased down by that client.
Totally.
That would be cool though.
Stabilization mecha balls seem pretty ordinary, but they're actually very agile. They'll automatically avoid all testers by moving
Fun
in the
mini
opposite
games,
direction
okay.
of your movement. You can find jump boosters around the testing grounds. Travelers can use them to jump higher and further, which is perfect for quickly traversing to the other side of a stabilization mecha ball. Travelers in co-op matches will have to find a way to herd as many stabilization mecha balls into their target area as possible within the time limit. The more mecha balls that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
The fourth activity booth is called Into the Frame. In this activity, travelers will get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting with different camera positions and narration techniques.
Cool, we get to make a movie. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Travelers might remember helping out Xavier with some filmmaking back in Inazuma, but this seems more professional. Wait, maybe this can be the inspiration for our commercial.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, a Fontainian man went to Inazuma to shoot a film. I guess international travel can be a source of artistic inspiration. That
Thank
must
you
have
for
also
my
been true in
KD.
Chiori's case, since she opened Chioria's boutique in Fontaine.
Ooh, that could be a strong theme for our commercial. Actually, Ayaka and Ayato aren't the only Inazumans traveling abroad in version 4.3. Kuki Shinobu just arrived in Liyue for her class reunion.
She's such a girl boss,
and
Navia.
Ito decided to tag along as the boss of the Arataki gang. And
Oh, Ito is gonna
he
be
brought his
in Fontaine too?
Onikabuto with him. I think he plans
Everyone
to
is in
train his
Fontaine.
beetles for battle.
Wow.
Yeah.
They brought
The
half of the cast of
Arataki Blazing
Inazuma in
Armor
Fontaine.
Beetle Battle Boot Camp. That name is definitely very Ito.
Right, for sure. And there was also a beetle battle event in version 3.4, right? Ito battles against a super powerful beetle battler. I believe his name was Grandmaster Hanakado?
Yep. Grandmaster Hanakato made an impressive showing during the last beetle battle event. This time, he's made the
Oh,
trip to
sequel of
Liyue
the
with
beetle
Ito.
battle.
It seems like the two of them
I remember
have met
that
a
minigame.
mysterious new beetle battle master.
What? Who is it? Tell us.
Tell us, tell us,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't give that away. Travelers will have to discover their identity during the event.
Ah.
Aside from meeting this mysterious new beetle battle master,
With a
travelers
new
can
button.
also look forward
Q.
to new ways to battle. While the movement and charge mechanics remain unchanged from the original event,
What?
travelers can now also instruct
Oh,
Onikabuto
shit.
to use guard
The beat
to
of stood
defend
up.
against electro bullet and jet stream attacks. Make use of the movement, charge, and guard strategies to topple your opponents no matter what they throw at you. Master them, and you'll be ready to tackle the
Look at him.
ultimate trial of
Okay.
the strong.
Ooh, trial of the strong. Travelers can look forward to encountering an old friend in the Fontanian countryside. That's right, Ullman
A
came
new
to
Sealy.
Fontaine and he brought his treasure map and treasure-seeking Sealy along with him.
Yay! Our mini Sealy friend is back!
So cute. Travelers can help restore the Sealy's vitality by absorbing energy from the locations that are
I
marked
don't
on
remember
Ullman's
which one I'm
treasure map.
missing.
In return, the Sealy
guess
will
I'm
guide
just
us
getting
to the
the new one.
locations of buried treasure. After collecting ancient iron coins during this event, you can exchange
How
them
many
for
times did we
various
get
rewards,
this event?
including a mini Sealy in your preferred color.
Ooh. Okay, so in the event preview, it looked like some of the treasure is located underwater, but when I first arrived in Fontaine, I discovered that Sealy couldn't follow me underwater. Is this treasure-seeking Sealy different?
That is very observant of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
In this iteration of the Lost Riches event, a new
Oh.
mini Sealy named
I
Brilliance
didn't use the
will be
Sealy
available.
companion
This new
during
mini Sealy can
Fontaine
travel
exploration.
underwater.
Do they get
Yeah.
a small bubble
Treasure
around
isn't
them?
the only
That's
thing
cute.
that you'll discover in Fontaine's countryside. You might also come across a mysterious domain guarded by a unique swordmaster who searches for the meaning of battle. During the Dance of Resolute Will, travelers will get the chance to participate in combat challenges. Each challenge stage will contain 2 rounds. Travelers must select their party compositions before the challenge starts. One of your chosen characters must be used in both rounds, but no other character can be repeated.
Oh, okay.
After you complete a blade dance objective during a challenge, you will obtain a heightened verve
Okay,
buff.
so
Defeating
all the
opponents
previous
while heightened
one
verve is
disappear
active will
underwater.
grant you more
So only the
points.
new one
And
can go
another
underwater,
old friend
maybe?
is returning in version 4.3.
We'll see.
That's right, it's Lieben! Yay!
Oh. And if Lieben is around, then that must mean we'll have a chance to trade a bunch of items for Primo Gems again.
Ooh, exciting!
Oh, okay. Thanks for
Okay,
telling
so
me.
it looks
I
like
didn't know
Lieben
that.
isn't the only old friend we'll be reunited with in version 4.3. Several familiar faces will be joining the Genius Invocation TCG.
Ooh.
After this update,
I've
travelers
been
will
playing
have
a
the
little bit of
opportunity
TCG
to challenge
recently.
characters around Fontaine.
Oh,
A new
did you guys see
Fontaine-themed
the
table customization will also be
the
available.
TCG tournament
Ah,
that happened,
I'm
I think,
so
last
excited
week?
to see players challenge some
It was pretty fun.
I know, so exciting. Travelers can look forward to the addition of several new cards, including 6 new character cards, plus 5 new monster cards, such as
Damn.
Dvalin, Signora, and Ajdaha will be
TCG
obtainable
player
from the
eating good.
corresponding tavern challenges.
Big update
But
for the
that's
TCG.
not all. The Forge Realms Temper event will also be making a reappearance, and there will be an update to the heated battle mode. Be on the lookout for future announcements.
There's TCG content to look forward to outside the game as well. The Genius Invocation TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in
tournament.
January 2024.
What?
Travelers can look forward to some friendly competition between 16 of the top TCG players all across Asia. I heard they're some of the best in the region. So cool. Be sure to follow the Astro Carnival X or Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news about this epic showdown.
Genshin
Oh my
TCG
gosh,
has
this
come
is
a
all
long
so
way.
exciting.
Well, hang on to that feeling, because we're taking a short break to look at the next group of redemption codes. We'll be back to sharing more exciting information about version 4.3 in just a moment.
Yay!
Diamonca. Last code. We are making a film, I guess, dispatch in the event. So, clarify a thing for me, if maybe I got it wrong, boss. Basically, they hired Inazuma people for the film. Is that what happened? That's why Ayaka and Yoimiya and others are here.
Welcome back, travelers! We've introduced a lot of content, and we've gotten a ton of inspiration for our commercial. Honestly, our promotion is definitely shaping up.
Totally.
But before we reveal our new idea, let's
There
dive
we
into
go,
the
the
system
quality of life.
optimizations that the project team has prepared for version 4.3.
Okay, first we have some artifact-related optimizations to introduce. With an ever-increasing amount of artifact sets to choose
soon
from, many
artifact
travelers may have
loadout,
been hoping
soon,
for a better and
believe.
quicker way to filter and locate desired artifacts. After the version 4.3 update, travelers can check out artifact set recommendations for a given character to see what artifact sets active players have been choosing for that character recently.
That's cool.
In addition, an
This is gonna help
automatic
a lot
locking
new
function
players.
has been added. Now, when filtering artifacts in your inventory, you can lock the artifacts that fit your filter specifications in batches. With the automatic locking
We are so
function,
close
newly acquired
to
artifacts that fit your locking
loadouts. Come on,
criteria will
Genshin.
automatically be locked when added to your inventory.
Oh, that's awesome.
Travelers can have up
Every
to
other
2
game
preset
of
auto-lock
yours have
plans
it,
for each
basically.
artifact set. Travelers can
Okay,
choose
maybe
their
not,
own or
just,
follow the recommended settings
some kind of
summarized for
alert.
active player data. Since it may take some time to collect the necessary statistics, new artifact sets will not
interface look
feature recommended locking
kinda-
settings immediately.
Okay.
Yes.
Hard to
Of course,
understand.
if you can lock artifacts in batches,
Maybe just need to
you
get
can
used to.
unlock them in batches as well. Travelers can look forward to both of those features in the new update. That's not all though.
What?
Travelers will be able to sort artifacts by 3 different attributes. Plus, the artifact enhancement screen will allow travelers to add a greater amount of
Oh, yeah,
enhancement
these-
materials at once.
This is really
An
nice.
enhancement limit feature will also be available. Hopefully, these optimizations will not only make artifacts easier to find, but also quicker to level. Be on the lookout for future announcements to learn more.
The project team is always working hard to address your survey feedback. So, travelers should look forward to further
Wait.
artifact-related optimizations in future version updates.
Okay.
Improvements to equipping artifacts and other
Maybe I just
artifact-related
imagine it. I thought I
optimizations are
saw
all in the
Abyss
works.
cooldown reset
In
when you
addition,
reset the
the
stage.
project team has made adjustments to provide smoother ascension and enhancement experiences for travelers. When you level up
Yeah,
a character,
quality of life
enhance an
the
artifact,
next patch
or
is-
enhance a weapon,
gonna be
you no longer
crazy.
have to click so many pop-up windows.
Oh, that's awesome. As a new player using a few 1- and 2-star materials to level artifacts, the whole process might feel a bit slow, especially with pop-up windows appearing.
Totally.
A lot of
This
really
new
nice
optimization
quality of life
significantly reduces
changes.
the amount of pop-up windows that we have to click through, so travelers can look forward to a much smoother enhancement and leveling process. The next optimization has made it easier to repeat domain challenges. Previously,
What?
travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be
Oh,
sent
yeah.
to the entrance of the domain.
Mm.
This meant they would have to run all the way to the center to start the challenge. But after this update, travelers who choose to continue in a domain challenge will load right next to the area where you actually start fighting.
This is gonna
which is
save
amazing.
save us
happy
hours of
farming,
our
everyone.
life in long run.
Ugh. This should make it way easier for players to farm artifacts.
That's a
for
huge
Navia.
one.
Oh, yeah,
True, true.
definitely. In addition, version 4.3 has made it easier to clear your quest backlog. Archon Quest Chapter 2, Act 4, In the Depths, An Unexpected Reunion, takes place in the underground mines of the Chasm. In the past, travelers had to complete the world quests, Chasm Spelunkers, and the Heavenly Stones debris before being able to proceed to the Archon Quest. In this update, travelers no longer need to complete those 2 world quests. Instead, travelers can speak
Okay,
directly
yeah.
to the miner who issued the commission to unlock a teleport waypoint.
Oh.
Archon quest
It will take
requirements
them to the
are kind of
corresponding
random
area
sometimes.
and automatically
This is
trigger
what
the
definitely
next steps
a
of
good
the
change.
Archon Quest.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. This will hopefully make it easier for travelers to quickly progress through Archon quests.
So cool. So that'll make it significantly easier for new or lapsed players to access the Archon quest and claim
Oh,
those
really?
sweet, sweet intertwined fates as
That
fast
work
as
quest was
possible.
interesting.
Yes,
Sadly,
definitely.
I'm
For sure.
kinda
Also, one-click expeditions will
skipper
be available starting in
world
version
quests. Most of
4.3.
them I skipped them.
This will allow travelers to claim expedition rewards and repeat expeditions with a single click. Travelers will also be able
So
to claim
sadly, I don't
processed
know.
ingredients and forged items with a single click.
Oh, sweet. That's gonna make it easier to collect rewards from Catherine.
Definitely.
Mhm.
There's also a ton of other quality of life improvements in this update. For example, optimizations have been made to enemy tracking with the Adventure Handbook and character selection logic during crafting and forging. In addition, when performing mystic offerings, travelers will now be able to add artifacts in batches. There's a lot to look forward to, so be sure to check future announcements for more information.
There's definitely gonna
moving
be
on from
other
optimization,
quality of life
a new
that
Fontaine
they
style
didn't
realm
mention,
layout
but
will be added
it's
to
gonna
the
be
Serenity
updated.
Pack. Simply
They
purchase
always
the
do that.
corresponding items from
Some
Tubby
hide
to unlock it.
hidden quality of
it
life
looks
changes.
like an aquarium.
I know, right? Travelers can use ocean currents to travel between the islands in this layout. Some islands even have ponds that travelers can use to keep fish.
It looks like a
Oh.
cool underwater kingdom. It's just so pretty.
Yeah.
No. And they'll be even prettier once travelers have the chance to make them their own. I'm so
Oh.
excited to see what everyone's going to come up with.
Mm.
Especially my
Wait.
friend's teapots.
I thought
Ah, you just want to copy their designs, don't you?
where's they talking about us meeting
Maybe.
our city.
I knew
Yeah.
it.
I have another piece of super exciting news to share with everyone. Okay, I know, right? The annual
Wait.
Genshin Impact online concert, Melodies of an Endless Journey, is coming soon! Yay! I heard this year's concert is going to celebrate Genshin's classic melodies in an entirely new way. Let's take a sneak peek at some of the amazing moments that this concert has in store.
Oh, okay. It's nice, but I wanted to hear some of the newer pieces of work. Fontaine music, a lot of people said, was kinda mid. I think people are just exaggerating this since Yu Chengpeng left the company, but I thought it was really good. The entire consent member got already to Celestia.
The 2023 Genshin concert held in Shanghai last September will also be online soon, so stay tuned, travelers.
Whoa, so we have 2 online concerts to look forward to?
Yep. Further details will be announced across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so be on the lookout for more information. At the end of version 4.3, travelers can also look forward to the release of the 4th Genshin Impact character OST album, Stellar Moments Volume 4. The album will feature 26 character songs created by the Hoyo Mix team.
Wait, we're finally getting Alhaitham and Wanderer's OSTs.
Yeah.
Oh, Wonder,
Farina's
that's
song
a big
too.
one.
Her song "All the World's a Stage" has already been getting
Oh,
a
so
ton of
Farina's
love.
one.
Oh, that's
There
awesome.
are some bangers in there.
Okay, well, that's all the new information we have to share about the update. So I guess that means it's
How long
time
has
for
it
the
been?
version 4.3 special program to come to a
30
close.
minutes.
Aw.
40 actually.
Aw.
But we haven't even come up with a plan for our Chiorio Boutique commercial.
Actually, we've already finished shooting it.
You're right. The
What?
special program was a pretty good commercial. I'm certainly not going to forget the name Chioria Boutique after this.
Totally. Oh my gosh, we really did cover a lot of important information today.
For sure. The most important part is our final word from our sponsor, Chioria Boutique. I'm just kidding.
Salute
Just kidding.
07.
I
Wow,
just
Hio
wanted to
Melus
let
and
everyone
the
know that
Silver.
I'm so excited to be a part of Genshin Impact, and I cannot wait for all of you to meet Chevres.
They will be remembered.
I
Mhm,
feel
mhm.
exactly the same. Can't wait to see more Navia in her fighting action.
Yeah.
And also, can't wait for little swimming sealies.
Yes.
They are so cute.
So
Oh my
cute.
goodness.
And I think the new mini games are really fun, especially the one where we get to make like a little
Mhm.
movie. I love it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, I am just so glad that the 3 of us have been able to do this special program together. This has been so
Oh,
much
me
fun.
too.
I would say this
And
patch
that's all
is
we
okay.
have for the version 4.3
It
special
feels a
program. I hope
little
that
bit
everyone's looking
filler.
forward to experiencing all this exciting new content for themselves.
Have you
Be sure to
visited
check it
their
out when the
tombs?
update goes live.
Tombs?
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
bye.
yet.
Right, bye,
It's
guys. See you later.
it's near the her father's one, right? Whoa. Look at only. That's sick. That's freaking sick. Damn. Oh, there's. Oh, yeah. I didn't. Is there some special voice line for that? Oh, I wanted to take a screenshot of that. That was sick. That's only skin. Damn. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to it. What was it? A collaboration with some stuff? Clothing company? Something? Why was it only dripped out? No. Okay, maybe I can. Let's use envy. I want to see that skin again. Are we envy?
Copy there. Another P Impact coming soon.
December 22nd.
No.
I heard this year's concert is going to celebrate Genshin's class.
Yeah, people would definitely buy that. I mean, Genshin has so many good character skins that they make for promo and stuff, but we will never get that. I want to see that again.
Events and optimize. Wait, one sec.
Oh, here we go. Damn, boy. Look at him. Sheesh. What is it? Museum. That's quite the way to promote exhibition. Ooh. Feeling hot here. Yeah. That's so sick. Sheesh. Is the trailer out? I think so. Maybe. I think I'm just gonna watch it once more and no, not yet.
But before we go any further,
Thank
let's
you,
take a moment
stranger.
to watch the version 4.3 trailer.
Camera operator, that can be a pretty technical job. Are you really up to it? Wait, you put no
Yeah.
thought into finding a good camera angle, and the characters weren't in the shots. Positions, everyone!
Nice to meet you. I am Navia, the President, Leader, Commander-in-Chief, Executive Director,
Boss
and
girl.
Boss of Spina di Rosula.
She's so cool.
Hey there!
Oh, I like the vocals. Occasional
Guerrilla
vocals.
warfare, I guess. Fire!
Oh, you'll never miss with the music.
All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready.
Whoa, Marina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup done. Extras go over your positions. Camera
Oh, she's really pretty. A lot of her hair ornaments. Art director. Really cool. We're gonna learn more about her, I guess, in the new event.
ready. Get the clapperboard. Actors to your position. Lights, camera, action.
Enough, villain! Pay for the death of our mother!
I don't know. This is so out of character for her. It's funny to me.
You're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me?
Your crimes are evident. Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail.
You. Ryu expansion.
Not bad.
Oh,
The
is
actor's
Ryu gonna
emotions
get
were
expansion
all on point.
after
Let's keep that take.
4.3?
We'll move
Do you
on
think?
to the next scene.
You mean
Did you really think
She
you'd get
dead.
away?
Chevras?
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Rip.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people.
Oh yeah, what was the name? I forgot. There were rumors around about the new Ryu expansion. Well, yeah, something village. Well. It looks like a good patch. Somewhat of a filler, I feel like. It's understandable. They have been pumping out our conquest in new area throughout 4.x version, so yeah, a little slower patch. Well, that was cool. Yeah, feels a little bit like a filler. I mean, this patch too, aside from the Ark Conquest and the new area to explore, the rest of the patch was kind of a filler. But still, this patch was really hype because of the Ark Conquest and the new area. Wow, this new patch 4.3 seems like there's only the event story. That's gonna be cool since new character. And also we're gonna see the Inazuma characters too. I don't remember how usually that Genshin does stuff with the version. Is it usually 4.6 that they do go crazy? I don't remember. Well. Thank you so much, Yagami, for hanging out with me during the live stream. And I guess I'm gonna play a little bit of Genshin, reading my codes. Oh yeah, I remember. That's right. Yeah, maybe. I can see that happen. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I think I'm going to play a little bit of Genshin. Bye. Have a nice day.